Pause the video now, guys, and try this question. Can you get 3 out of 3 or 4 out of 4, depending on what exam board you have for this binomial expansion question? Okay, so pause the video, try this question, and then press play when you're ready. It says expand this in ascending powers of x up to the third term of 1 over the square root of 3 plus x. Step 1, write it in index form. So we're going to have 1 bracket 2 plus x to the power of minus half or negative half, okay? Because a negative does the reciprocal, it does 1 over, and the power of a half means I'm doing the square root. I can get rid of this 1 here, okay, because it doesn't make a difference. I'm now going to factor out, okay, 2 to the minus half, because when I expand in binomial expansion, it needs to be in the form 1 plus or minus ax to the power of n. Okay, so it has to be in the form 1 plus or minus something. I'm going to have 2 to the power of negative half. Okay, so this is going to end, a bit messy, I think. Okay, 1 plus x halves, or a half x. Okay, to the power, guys, of negative half. I can now use the formula, okay, which is given to us in our formula booklet for the binomial expansion for edexcel, OCR, AQA, and OCR MEI, okay, which states 1 plus or minus ax power of n is 1 plus axn plus n brackets n minus 1 over 2 factorial times ax all squared plus dot dot dot, okay? So I'm going to write this as 1 over root 2, okay? I'll try and rationalize that, at the end if I need to. Okay, I'm going to have 1 minus a quarter x, because a half x times minus a half, because minus a quarter, plus n minus 1, so I'm going to have minus a half, times minus 3 halves. Again, I know I'm not jumping some math steps here, but please do obviously check my workings if you need to. I'm doing n minus 1, okay, over 2 factorial, which means 2 times 1, which is just going to be 2. And then I'm going to multiply this, right? I haven't got much space here. I'm going to multiply it by a half x all squared, okay, plus dot dot dot. Okay, I'm not going to simplify this, okay, so I'll bring it over here so we got a bit more space. Okay, so I'm going to have 1 over root 2 brackets 1 subtract a quarter x. Okay, and then I'm going to simplify this, okay. So I'm going to have 3 quarters there, okay, plus 3 quarters over 2, so that'll be 3/8. So 3/8 times a quarter x squared. So 3/8 times a quarter. So that'll be plus 3/32, or 3 over 32 x squared plus dot dot dot. Okay. So here I'm guessing the sign will switch for like the odd powers, and then the sign will be positive for like the even powers, and I'll just expand it in. Okay, so I'm going to have 1 over root 2 minus 1 over 2 root 4 plus 3 lots of 2 root 32. Okay, sorry, root 2. What am I doing here? Sorry, plus 4 root 2. I mean, there we go. Okay, 32 root 2. Not forgetting my x terms, okay, because that's the whole point of the question. Okay, so I'm going to have x squared plus dot dot dot, okay, for that, okay, and that, guys, would be my answer, okay, for this question. Okay, lastly to mention, it might say to you, for what is the range, or what is the range for which my binomial expansion is valid? Okay, that is when the modulus of this, okay, so modulus of ax, okay, is less than 1. So when the modulus of x is less than 2, okay, that is the range of values for which the expansion is valid for, okay. So you might get a part B on that, okay. So it's when the modulus, when you have 1 plus or minus ax, the power of n, when the modulus of ax is less than 1, and then you rearrange that inequality. Okay, modulus just means taking the positive amount. So if it's negative, it becomes positive. Okay, so modulus just means it takes any negative functions or negative numbers, makes them positive. Okay, so it essentially takes the positive amount of that. Okay, and that's it for today's video. Okay, so I hope you found it useful. Okay, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more content like this. Okay, and follow me on TikTok and help me reach ideally 10k followers on TikTok and 3k subscribers on YouTube by the end of June. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care. All the best, folks.